Cool. So we're back. Round 4. David versus Egor. David is running. He's going runner right now, so he's doing Andy. Temujin Andy.
Wait, Andy Sink. Is that right?
I believe that's the case.
So two pretty good players here. Egor flew off to Australian Nationals, or one of the regionals, and did top 8, and he's about to go fly over their nationals next week. Look out, Australia. David he's the writer behind a lot of the recent
Wayland articles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And up until recently, won every single tournament in Christchurch. Michael just keeps going from strength to strength, and he's just.
I think David was second at nationals.
Definitely second to you last year. Yep. And he came second he came third or fourth at our recent regionals.
Right.
There's some other crazy things going on. He took Argus.
So we had a massive Andy at this nationals. I think probably
that was just with 23 seconds.
Nationals yesterday.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yep.
Yeah, with a Temujin contract.
Oh yes.
I think we had. Well, how many Andys would you say? About 9, maybe.
9 Andys, yes.
9 Andys.
After the stream is all done, maybe later in the week, I'll be posting a report. But you guys brought these amazing custom Andy IDs up from Auckland.
Yeah.
Which I'll post online.
So I don't know how to feel about the new criminal.
Criminal being back?
Yeah, I can still see I can feel the criminal weaknesses. Mm-hmm. You know, they'll have an amazing start, and then you'll be like, wait a minute, they still don't have a rig. Mm-hmm. If that's an ice wall on the remote, they could easily jump out of this, out
Certainly.
of the lock.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I think what's been winning a lot of games for criminal is rebirth into Leela and just trashing Glacier.
Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, that's something they could have done before Blood Money came out. But
right. Now they've got the money to do it.
Now that they've got the money, it just opens them up. Just freedom to sort of move.
And Paperclip knocking off that vulnerability.
Mm-hmm. Get his mulligan in. So Dave decided to bring... Actually, quite a few Christchurch players all decided to bring HB this weekend because David, I think, probably started it, but just very aware that a lot of people playing criminal, and a lot of criminals tossing the paperclip once they get it, and so being able to biotic out the Chronos.
Yeah, that's how he got me. I was playing Gramble Scrub, Max DLR, and I really was all over him. He was no credits, just getting wrecked. But I couldn't afford to check a remote on one turn, and the turn where I flipped through almost the last card of my deck, Chronos Project, and then I was stuck at 6 points. My Eater couldn't get past the Enigma.
I texted them to start when they're ready. I think they're just mulliganing.
I should have known because he did the same thing to me in Swiss, but luckily that time I still had plenty of deck left, so it wasn't so bad. Because the Chronos Project really has to hit on the right turn to do anything.
I think it is. My assumption is that it would be.
Okay, are they starting?
Okay.
No, he's Igor's mulliganing again.
Not giving up single sweeps.
So the
only card worth knowing for.
us Kiwi players have had to do a lot of thinking on this NBN matchup because we saw in the US Sync dominated, then we saw in the UK CTM dominated. And then we had Blood Money come out, which really changed a lot of dynamics. Like, if runners are much richer, does the hard-hitting news not work? And that's actually what I kind of found. Like, I couldn't afford the hard-hitting news.
You don't have as many windows.
And then you've also got people bringing in the tech. Like, I had a wizard use networking against me, which is...
I mean, slot for networking doesn't roll off the tongue as well as many other things, but
it is only a 1 influence, so... yeah, worked pretty well for him. I think we're seeing the meta evolve quite a bit, and I think the Psycho Beal focus of a lot of these MBNs is kind of the real insta-win they're relying on.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's that time.
Oh, a 9-card hand. Haven't seen that in a while.
Oh, feels good again.
Oh,
Just
but you know how I beat Dave in Swiss? A double sweep turn 1.
I think you told me about that.
And then,
And he still pulled it out. Sweeps, archive memory sweeps. Awesome.
There we go.
So you have.
That's so powerful. Like it's I almost mulligan any hand that doesn't have sweeps if I'm against Andy.
Really? And playing yellow.
Okay.
I see an account siphon. Legwork.
The thing is, Andy could kind of get away with the turn 1 account siphon against maybe HB or... But, well, I guess there's no... There we go. Okay. There's no agenda to exchange, so... It's looking at a potential closed accounts, but...
Ah.
Siphon. There goes that sweeps money.
What's he doing? Final click. 4 tags.
And was that a click 1 Desperado?
Yeah, Desperado, siphon
that's
twice.
Nice. Okay, so pressure is on Egor to make the closed accounts appear.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
At least Dave knows what's coming for him. Oh, that's in Auckland, old Art Jackson. And what was that last one there?
Looked like a...
It's too quick. It looked like a full bleed or something.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting. He could have done a legwork first to see if the closed accounts was there.
Okay, I go.
Ugh. Wow, that turned around quickly.
He's removing them all.
12 credits.
I have 20. I'm now on 8.
Wow.
Doing it the hard way.
Yep.
I don't know if David is running networking.
I think he is not.
I think he just planned to have more money.
So, honestly, that wasn't too bad for Egor. I mean, the double sweeps week, I'd say, is not... it's worth getting double siphoned for.
I think, yeah, Egor, you're right. Egor does come out on top, but
Well,
the tempo's still back to...
He's still alive in there.
Back to normal, sort of.
Like, if he had gone open with, like, a hedge, Ice R&D, then that would be much trickier.
And still gain 2 credits, yeah.
So you have 17.
Still at 17, yeah. So, one of the other ways... So against David and Swiss, I had that great double sweep start, and then he...
Temujin.
Temujin contract out. He respected the hard-hitting news, although I didn't have it. And he didn't run for the whole early game.
What was he doing then?
He was doing a bit of setup, like doing his daily casts, things like that, but he didn't want to run until he wasn't vulnerable.
Very heavy you didn't have.
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed with these Temujin Andys is it's like the classic criminal thing where you feel so rich after you get a siphon or a Temujin off, and you're like, oh man, 23 credits, I'm set. I can go trash Crucium grids out of R&D. And a couple turns later, you're like, well, where'd all the money go?
Totally. Did he target HQ?
I think he's on R&D with that Temujin.
Okay.
Which is pretty solid. Yeah, I think as this meta evolves, it might be the hard-hitting news that it's a bit of a victim, because it just doesn't consistently work. Or they have tech against it to make it not so painful. Like I had a wizard with it, but I had to boost the trace. So it cost me like 9 credits,
Yes.
which should have bankrupted him, but the networking came out, so it turned out to be
Not in your favour.
not in my favor.
Yeah, I found that a lot on testing as well. Controlling the message, and you think, okay, well, we'll take them down through the remotes, but you say it just doesn't get there. They just have so much money and they abuse those remotes with the bank jobs and the Timogens. Running R&D. Where's Dave clicking?
This is giving me flashbacks to 2014, where just the desperado criminal is all over you and still gaining money faster than you
well,
can.
that's what I was saying. Like Dave was playing Andy in HB, which takes back to 2013, which was the decks I took to Nationals. Those are just... Andy's definitely my first love.
Yeah, there we go.
So pretty high credit totals for both players.
Green level.
If Egor can set up a remote, he can start threatening the breaking news into closed accounts. Also note, this is what I was talking about, the criminal deck. Rich seems like great start. No breakers, so would wraparound Astro score right now? Pretty decent chance.
I mean, we can't see what's in hand.
True, but the thing is, criminals, like, I mean, they can't run in with an SMC. They've got to find out what it is first.
Yeah, I mean, there's also always a fear of inside job.
Inside job, but
Dave,
that's 1-2 of...
Yeah, I mean, Dave we've had heaps of conversations where he thinks it's crazy how people are dropping inside jobs in their hand.
Oh, he's a fan, is he?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the numbers are amazing on it, but I guess people are always afraid to save it. Or they save it for that clutch move.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic.
It can be quite a good economy card.
Exactly.
Yeah. The deck slots are just so tight and criminal. There's the Temujin done. So where's he at there? It looks like
another
about
account siphon.
30 credits.
He's got a passport.
Hard-hitting news is dead. Even Resistors kind of stops working at this point.
So what is that blinded card right there?
Looks like the top one.
Oh, we have a man going to find out.
Install double advance from Egor.
We should put a spot on that point on the mat where people shouldn't put cards.
Donald, what's your guess on that double advance?
Oh, I see. Man, I missed it.
It's pretty aggressive, huh? It could be. Oh, I see exactly. The criminal runs in without a rig, loses a click. Now, does he still have a play?
It's a theory.
It's a fairy. I see.
Fairy, okay.
Yeah.
So, Igor's double, is it a GFI? Is it a... Well, closed accounts could do something.
Well, here you go. Like, Dave puts down the keyhole. So, do you protect with your R&D?
Good question. So it's keyhole criminal. That's interesting.
One of.
One of, yeah.
I mean, man, if you can get the Timogen and the keyhole, you just abuse R&D so hard.
Right, to make the... Yeah, because Timogen on R&D...
This doesn't replace...
The repeated runs are not necessarily great in a turn. Okay, so Egor respecting it. Now, does that mean the double was a trap, or just that he respects the R&D?
You played Egor, right?
No, but I've seen his... I would say the Enigma in front means it probably an agenda.
If someone could get me my iPad, I can check out the deck list.
I think GFI.
That's the most likely 5-3.
So David has, say, 2 inside jobs?
Potentially.
Would you draw hard to try to pick one up? Triple advance.
He advance it. Okay, once more. Give me a moment while I bring up these lists.
I've never seen Egor use the reversed accounts, but it is his kind of card.
Oh, who was playing that before?
Matthew was playing.
Okay, Egor. Hold on, Egor just sent me his runner list twice. Genius. Let's bring up David's list.
There it is, GFI, yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if David's going for too much money. Like, he said he's spending the turns there. He just security testing and daily cast. But at a certain point, like going over 30 credits, you're just it's really closed accounts territory or nothing, right?
You're right. I mean, that
Passport.
2 advance could have been a...
Ooh, here comes the keyhole. Oh, perfect for Egor.
Yes.
Oh, that is such a pain. Fem is basically the only good answer.
Dave's got to think about this one.
Well,
Sorry, fires.
Fires. What click is he on? He's got 1 left, so he'll clear.
I think that was click 2. Passport and go.
So if we list up here, he only does have the 1 inside job.
So the one thing is, as it is right now, David's suicide turn will be pretty strong.
Oh, late game you mean? If you just tag me?
Yeah, like say it gets close, just keyholing straight through the data raven.
It's good. It's good to get rid of the breaking users. They can just...
Yeah, they're such a tool.
Oh yeah. Click 3 key tag. Run archives. It's taking the point. Daily cast, security testing. I mean, close accounts. Close accounts are what we're worried about, right?
So that's 2 breaking news gone though. So he is reducing the chance of the closed accounts.
Yeah. Oh wait, did he clever tag?
Yep, he did.
Oh, I didn't think he had a spear click.
Oh, passport, keyhole, archives clear.
Oh, great. Okay, great.
Egor with double advance it again.
Earthrise, Desperado, Black Collaborative.
Yeah, here you go. Criminal digging to try to get in.
So he does have a Gordian in the deck. And 3 special order. Advance 3 times and score. Another GFI.
Another GFI. Okay.
Hold on. Yep.
So this is these guys are both in the lower bracket, obviously. So they're out of the game if they lose this.
Yeah, this is sudden death for someone.
So you're David and you draw into Rebirth. What do you do? You still just go Leela?
Good question. No, Leela's not going to do much here, is she? Honestly, you might not even play it. Or Silhouette?
Silhouette. Okay.
Because Egor right now can play the Never Advance game on that remote. And, well, if I was David and I had inside job Rebirth in hand, I might go Rebirth Silhouette, run to see if I should inside job over that.
Sorry, sec test is on the
Or just not play the Rebirth because it's... It really is match point for him. He's got a lockout R&D.
Do you go tag me at this point and just hammer R&D? He's
it's tough because he can't do it from 2 points here. It's going to be tricky.
He's got he does have political in hand, so he could install it after this account siphon run to protect against Jackson.
Well,
Play 2 tags.
Yeah.
Shut down data.
Okay.
Shut down.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he's found room for a bit of a few tricks in there.
I mean, that's the criminal thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's like probably why he can't get into the remote right
yes,
now.
exactly.
So Egor is at 2 credits there.
Hmm.
I think he needs to get that data raven back online. Otherwise, it's just a little too dangerous.
Data Raven's 4?
4, yeah. But you know, once you start clicking for credits and the runner is still going full speed, they can kind of develop answers faster than you can develop outs.
Hmm. David's going to draw 2 new cards next turn.
Yeah. I mean,
Archive Memories.
Yeah, 4 sweeps. Yeah.
archive sweeps.
4 credits. Yeah. 1, 2.
Solid-ish. Yeah. Hmm.
You got to discard, right? Yeah. Project. By the way, security testing is still on the road. Okay. Security testing on the road.
So,
It's career fair, inside job. So there you go, he's got some remote threat. You key out 4 times here, don't you?
Trace fires, take tag. Trace. Yep.
keyholing 4 times a little.
Oh, I guess it depends what you
sketchy.
see. Depends what you see. Oh man, 3rd breaking news.
Ooh.
It's tough because he let me trace fire. So, oh wait,
Oh.
but he paid out for trace. Never mind. So
Probably pay the trace.
yeah, Data Rave doesn't have a token.
So that breaking news is actually a perfect pick from David because that's pretty
Yep.
much shut
He's
down
going
the
straight to
fast
get it.
advance.
Yep. And close the counts.
Yeah. Yeah, see this discarded hard-hitting news for Egor?
Mm-hmm.
He might still have 15 minutes. I think that's reasonable in NBN still, but I don't think so. It's not in most of the lists.
Okay, and same odd thing. So I don't know if this is for the legwork. He's got 1 of legwork, which would be quite handy to lock R&D and, well, it's not quite locking, is it?
David likes to ask little questions, testing to see if he can get you to reveal what's in your deck.
What did he just ask?
He's like, oh, maybe draw the 15 minutes. But Igor's poker face is pretty solid. Yeah, because if there's no 15 minutes threat, then David can pretty much remote lock. All he needs to do is draw the Gordian.
Yes, which he hasn't even drawn the special order at this point, so it's a bit odd.
I can't stand special ordering. It's like,
Too slow?
yeah, it's too slow these days. Like, it's so inefficient that, like, I mean, you usually have money trouble as criminal as well. Well, quite often.
And you got draw trouble, so that's what your influence is not spent
Yeah.
on. Your breakers suck. Well, yeah.
Jackson? Yep.
Another archive memories for Jackson.
2 archive for Egor. That's solid.
So what's Eagle's plan at this point?
Well,
I think there's special order.
Okay. There's still not actually an answer for Gordian on board.
He's got to put security test in somewhere.
It's interesting because depending on what's in Egor's decks, in his deck, there could be so many ways this could go. Like if it's QPMs, then like a Data Raven on Archives or something could be trouble.
It's a really good point. I wish Egor had actually submitted his decks properly.
There's the Gordian. Okay, so, and was there a paperclip in Archives?
I've not seen one.
Might not be out yet.
Can I see your heat, by the way? Oh wow, 3 archive memories, very cool. It's really good cards, I get it. So first click.
It's interesting, Egor had mid-seasons and hard-hitting news. Makes sense to have a bit of variety if you've got archive memories. But yeah, like I was thinking, the rich runners would just, if anything's going to blank like a third of your deck, you're in big trouble.
Quantum predictive.
So he does have QPMs.
And last click.
So that QPM was game-winning potentially if he didn't have the Gordian or an inside job.
And he drew into it with the... oh, here we go.
Last click R&D?
I know, Timogen on R&D.
Oh, okay, sorry. right. That's much less suicidal. At this stage, what are you thinking? Who do you think has it? Oh, it's tough. Dave's credits are still high enough that remote is not taxing. Like, he can maintain remote lock pretty much indefinitely at this point.
I wonder what he's saving the same old thing for.
Yeah, it's tricky. Egor's credit total makes the same old thing siphon reasonable if you think it'll win.
Hedge fund.
Oh, I know what keeps confusing me. That is the World Championship Art hedge fund.
Yes.
Full bleed.
You guys got it in Auckland just before Nationals.
Yeah. Great pack. Thank you, Dan. I needed some daily casts.
If I get those, that would be my third set of Jacksons. I've got Auckland Jacksons. I've got Spanish Jacksons. Old R Jacksons, regular Jacksons.
I know. I'm starting to get choices like the same old thing. I had the full bleed, the alt art. It's like I'm picking a skin in Overwatch or something. Okay, double. So the thing is, Egor, he's at 6 points still, which is up there, so he's always dangerous. And
he looks defeated though. Or just at least a little bit.
I mean, that R&D is pretty expensive. Waiver. Okay.
Wow. What is that?
Do you know what waiver does?
Let's go Google.
I think David's reading it as well. Egor plays with some.
I want to first check my eyes.
He'll play with some unusual cards, but he plays cards that are still efficient and have high surprise value. So, like, we used to see archers out of his NBN, or even one time he was known for running security subcontract, which meant he could instantly zoom up in his credit total.
Is he killing here?
Yep. Gain 5 on successful run. Oh man, that's tough.
Okay, waiver.
5
point code gate, 5 strength, 5 cost code gate.
That's huge. I was thinking it'd be like a 1 cost dice.
Choice 5 is successful. The runner reveals his or her grip. Trace each of those cards with a play or install cost equal to or less than the amount in which your trace strength exceeds His or her link. That's a weird, man. That's a tongue twister.
So that's...
It's an odd one.
Yeah. Because the runner has a lot of info, don't they? Like, if you make that trace 7, if Dave pays 5... What, 6?
The runner has choice.
Right,
certainly.
yeah, they've got a lot of choices. So depending on what's in Dave's hand. It could wipe a hand, though. That's pretty... A 5 strength code gate would surprise me. Hitting me in the face with that. But, you know, the thing I found is people have become so careful against sync these days. They, like, really respect the EOI. That they don't run in while they're poor. They don't keep tags anymore. So this waiver, I mean, I think you're usually hitting rich runners with it again.
So Dave does still have the Fury installed, I believe.
Still has the Fairy, yeah.
But no barrier breaker. He's got inside job. So Egor could be going for the win here.
See, that was a neat little move by Egor to trash his Enigma instead of making a new server.
Why do you think this?
It's because it gives him the option to... there's security testing, there's damaging contracts.
Oh, sure, yes.
He could potentially lock it down.
Yes,
whereas
totally,
that Enigma
totally.
is always going to be a 1-cost Gordian Blade server.
Yep.
Dave could use it to jump back up in money. And I mean, 1-cost Enigma is not going to have any effect on your game, really. Even taxing. You're probably taxing yourself more to build up that server.
3 Egon. Oh, no. Okay, so hedge fund, sweeps, archives. Awfully poor.
Yeah, no, it's tough. You need a lot of econ in these operation-based economies. I think we're going to see more and more restructure find its way into these syncs. I mean, they're already going to Celebrity Gift in a lot of the top lists. I tried to stay neutral. I had a Subliminal and restructure in there. The Subliminal was actually amazing because there was a lot of combo runners out there. And it would recur.
So they're building.
Yeah, like against Michael. He's got quite the combo runner, which we might see later.
So this is click 2, my understanding. Game.
Game.
Oh, that was great. Okay, we'll go off mic and let these guys talk. That's awesome. Thanks, William.
I'm going to say though, like, when you put it back with when you started advancing, you got so I mean, these are like, you don't really want them. You want to swap them with me. Yeah. Like, you didn't get any breaking news. I stole all of them. Yeah. Like, this is my favorite position. It's only 3 points, but I'm like, you have no more tricks. You can't do anything.
No, this is my trick. You will not.
Oh yeah, no, I'm like, if you'd raised the data raven, I wouldn't have continued. I would have inside job.
Yeah.
Oof, well played, despite getting some bad luck. Also, 3 arcade memory is really cool. I have learned that I love that card even more. The more times I play it, I'm like, this card is just so good.
I was thinking like that, like you can siphon me out like arcade memories close accounts, like
No, that
or you can like put it back every.
I think that turn 1, I had to do what I did. I'm like, you're so far ahead. If I don't double siphon you and you just Ice HQ, I'm like, okay. I had to do it. Yeah. Damn, you make that really tough for me.
Yeah. The pressure of 6 points. The point is, I don't have around there 50 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, because that was the one thing I'm like, well, if he draws it, he's got it.
Whereabouts is the charger, Egor? The power charger?
Oh, power charger. It's on your desk. Under your desk.
Oh, okay.
You can take it, yeah.
That match.
Oh, it was tough match.
Yeah.
So close.
So close.
We were looking at both body languages.
And I was thinking, do I need to like crazy draw now for my breaking news, like keep it in my hand so you don't have like multiple like it's hard for you without a breaker to go multiple accesses on HQ. And it was there, like 3 cards you draw, get a breaking news like.
Yeah.
First hit hold breaking news down.
Bad feeling. Bad feeling. Yeah.
And again, as well, you like it was on tech, and you clear all tech, and I drew the.
Yeah, it's just as you drew, they closed the counts. Yeah, that was my decided turn. I'm like, okay, sack and clear.
Good luck in finals.
Yeah, thank you.